Rep Fitness's newest Blackwing adjustable bench has just arrived. I'm gonna be putting it through a few workouts, gonna give you my initial thoughts and compare it to their AB 5200.
Oh yeah.
The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and will Rep Fitness Equipment's newest release, their Blackwing Zero Gap Adjustable Bench, be worthy of your hard-earned money? And will it be welcomed into the pantheon of your home gym as your next and forever adjustable bench? Why is Rep Fitness charging $600 for this adjustable bench? Well, let's talk about some of the improvements on this 2.0 Blackwing from the previous version. Number one, as you can see, it is able to be stored vertically. It's a huge space saver, and it's a move that Rep Fitness is kind of pushing across all of their benches. 2.0 now has a decline option. In fact, it's got every option you could want. 12 angles in total, everything from -8 all the way up to 85 degrees. Keep in mind at that -8 position, it is very comfortable to do decline bench press or decline dumbbell bench press, but you can't do sit-ups because there's nothing holding your legs in. But if you did want to do decline sit-ups at a steeper angle, you can buy their leg roller attachment, allowing you not only to do decline sit-ups, but Nordic curls as well. The zero gap feature is much improved and extremely smooth. And when you're looking to adjust the seat in the upward position, you just pull. You don't have to actually use this pop pin, but you will have to use the pop pin to put it back. I will say it's a learning curve. It does take a while to get used to actually getting this into the correct positions because you have so many options. Now that I've had it here for a few days, put it through the ringer, I've already started to pick up the pace on getting this seat exactly how I want it and lined up without much thought or fanfare. Rep Fitness has added fully knurled front handle as well as knurled adjustment pins along the side. Now, do you need fully knurled handles? No. But do you want fully knurled handles? Hell yeah. And yet another improvement that Rep Fitness made had to do with the pad. Two improvements, in fact. They made the pad more dense. You can feel it around the sides that there's a little bit more stiffness to it around the sides, but when you lie back on this thing, you notice immediately that the middle of that pad is very, very solid. And the other improvement that they made was with the fabric. The previous fabric was good. It had some really good grip to it. This thing almost feels like glue. When you put yourself back on a bench or a dumbbell bench press, you don't move. I need to give you all a massive thank you for using my affiliate links. When you use those links, it does support the channel, and proceeds from those links went right into today's video as well as others. When you use those links, let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. We need to talk about the elephant in the room. Literally, it's 11 gauge steel, 1,000-pound capacity, but it does top the scale at 131 pounds. She's a sturdy girl, if you know what I mean. You can move this thing around with one hand if you've got a massively strong pimp hand like I do. However, it's not very comfortable, it's not very coordinated, and I think that everyone's going to want to use two hands when you pick this thing up. Henry Ford said you can have any color you want as long as it's black. And it's really nice to see Rep Fitness rolling out their entire line of colors, all 6 of their options in the Blackwing. Of course, I went with the Stormtrooper white with black pads, and frankly, they do a really good job. The colors pop, and the finish feels very smooth, very glossy.
And it feels different. It feels fantastic.
It's a wonderful thing when a company listens to criticism and just goes out and fixes that criticism on the next version. And that's what Rep Fitness did. Probably one of the biggest complaints was the stability on their zero gap. And They fixed it. We're going to talk about the its and bits, and we're going to look at the caboose. Looking up here at the front, you can see they added a non-slip pad. It's going to protect your floors because of the design and that non-slip pad. This thing's not going to go anywhere in the front. The back end of this caboose is 25.8 inches wide, and when you back it up the tracks and put it into position, it's like a rock. I want to compare the 5200 2.0 to this Blackwing. Reason being, when people are looking at adjustable benches and they're making their list, those two are going to be at the top when they do the head-to-head comparison. Similarities, they are very close in price. $600 for the Blackwing and only $20 less for the 5200 with the decline option. They also will both stand up vertically, which is fantastic. They actually have the same back footprint at 25.8 inches. And they both have that fantastic knurling on the front handle that is completely unnecessary, but we love to have. So where are the major differences? The 5200 has all of the color options you can get with the Blackwing, but it also has mix and match options, so you can get almost an infinite amount of different variations to really make your home gym pop if that's what you're going for. Another difference between the two, which may factor into your decision process, the 5200 comes in 16 pounds lighter than the Blackwing. That 16 pounds should mean it's more maneuverable and easier to pick up. The Blackwing has two major features that the 5200 just can't compete with. Number one is that zero gap feature. A lot of people, when they're benching or doing anything with their adjustable bench, they hate that gap in the middle. They absolutely can't stand it, and this is something that the Blackwing can absolutely eliminate. The other major nod to the Blackwing is that if you do buy the leg attachment, you can do Nordic curls as well as very steep incline sit-ups. Final thoughts on the Zero Gap Blackwing 2.0 adjustable bench from Rep Fitness. This isn't just some new version to generate hype or buzz. This is an absolute complete upgrade and overhaul. They took the complaints from the previous version and just fixed them. Improved handle, stability, upright storage, color options, and of course they made that zero gap feature a lot easier and quicker to adjust. Is this priced fairly at $600? Well, this isn't your budget Amazon bench, that's for sure. This Blackwing could go into any gym across America and absolutely hold its own. Beyond premium. It took every exercise I could think of and threw at it, and it didn't wobble or wiggle or give me any issues. It only got easier to use the more I got used to it. And if you're looking for a premium bench that doesn't have a gap and something that you can do decline exercises on, this one has to be in the consideration. Now, if I had the previous zero gap version from Rep Fitness, would I pay the money to get the new version? And I don't know the answer to that. From a function standpoint, I probably wouldn't, because you're not really going to get much in the way of function with this newer version to warrant the extra price. But if you're really a home gym enthusiast, you want to get something that you're going to really enjoy, and you know it's going to make you feel better working out with it, and it's going to do a few more bells and whistles than the older version, then it might be worth seeing what you could get on Facebook Marketplace for the older version. AB 5200 2.0 versus the Blackwing. Which would I pick? I haven't used them enough to make a final decision. It's going to be a case-by-case basis. If you don't use decline anything on your bench and you don't really care about the gap, go with the 5200 and get a really special color option that's going to set your home gym apart and give you that beautiful feng shui that we all crave. Now, if you hate the gap and you want to do decline options, you want to do Nordic curls, all that great stuff, then kind of go with the Blackwing and just deal with the extra weight that's going to make it just a tad more difficult to pick up and adjust and move around in your home gym. The full, complete, and total review of the Blackwing Zero Gap adjustable bench from Rep Fitness is going to be dropping in 1 month. If you want to see more Rep Fitness and adjustable bench videos, then check this out. If you made it this far in the video, you and I are like Coop and bags of cash. We are like Frank the Tank and having just one more. We're best friends. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, and as usual, don't save anything for the trip back.